live. I don't know what the hell was wrong there. Yeah, well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live each and every Thursday, only here on YouTube. It seems like I never left here because I did the Soul Show last night, but those of you that are back here for more of the Vinyl Treasure Show, thank you for showing up. This is our February 8th. 2024 Vinyl Treasure Show as we continue with the countdown of the 1957 RELIC survey, playing all the records to make the survey. The ones we've been doing for the last couple of weeks basically received 2 votes. And roughly about 21, we're going to see here, I think today, if we get through with 21 to 23 points. But I've decided to open up the next couple of shows with, I love Earl Bostic. And I mentioned that I would be opening up the show with Earl Bostic, a great saxophonist, recorded for Sid Nathan's King record label. This one was from July 57. A song called Vienna, City of My Dreams. So that has to be some international tune there probably, but I like that sax there. It was a hit. It was a number 8 record on WKBW if you were listening up in Buffalo, New York, but that came out in July 57. Earl Bostic and his orchestra on King called Vienna, City of My Dreams. Charlene, I didn't change the caption in the in the line. Johnny G here, losing his mind here. Again, if you're new to the program, just finding out about the show, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and also click the bell to receive notifications when I go live. You should get an email if you so desire, but you have to tell YouTube that you want an email, because if you subscribe, they will suggest it. You'll see suggestions when you go surfing on YouTube. It'll be there. I don't know why my analytics are not coming up. Usually I'm able to see the analytics of the people tuned in outside of the chat room, because not everybody, the only people that you see on the listing there are only people that are signed into YouTube currently. All those that are not signed in, they can't comment or whatever, but they can also see the program. So that's how I see it. But anyway, let's start it off here. Actually, we closed last week with number 321. A great girl group sound by the Crystals. The Crystals, who were not a West Coast group, they were an East Coast group. On Eddie and Leo Mesner's Aladdin label, we closed with I Love My Baby, which is a very cool record. So let's pick it up with number 320 here. And there were 2 mentions on this song and 21 points. This great group out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And they had a whopping 38 releases on Sid Nathan's King. How about Deluxe Records, and also King later on. But between the years 53 and 1959, they already placed 3 other songs earlier on the survey. Number 499, Could This Be Magic? That was the dub song. Number 420 was Walkin' After Midnight, the Patsy Cline tune. And we heard them at number 360 with the Love Note song, United. All cover tunes. But here's their 4th entry, their 25th single for Deluxe. And I don't think this is a cover song. I think this is an original composition as written by Rosemary McCoy and Charles Singleton, and it's a great tune coming in at number 320 from May of 1957. Otis Williams and His Charms on Deluxe. It's called One Kind Word from You.
Just one kind word from you would mean so much to me. Just one kind word from you could ease my misery. My eyes are filled with tears, my heart is filled with pain, but one kind word from you could make me smile again. I know you don't love me, I know we're all through. Just words call me darling, like you used to do. Just one kind word from you I need so desperately. Just one kind word from you would mean so much to me. I know that you don't love me. And I also know we're all through. But just once call me darling, like you used to do. Just one kind word from you I need so desperately, 'cause one kind word from you would mean so much to me. Just one kind word would mean so much to me.
I like that record there. That's Otis Williams and his Charms on that release, I think. Yes, because there was a little bit of, the Charms come out many different ways through the years. They got upset, they didn't get upset, they were upset at the lead singer. But either way you cut it, that is a great record from May 1957. Sid Nathan's deluxe record label, number 320, One Kind Word from You. I have to thank you all for all your kind words on the program, all the emails that I receive daily from the listeners. It's really nice, and actually to talk and correspond with many of the listeners to the Vinyl Treasure Show. Let's continue here. Entry number 319 with 20 points is by a singer born in originally from Fort Worth, Texas. He moved to Los Angeles in 1948. He helped form the Hollywood Flames, and that was about 1950 or so. Now, his real name was Bobby Bird, but we all know him as Bobby Day, and he had a very successful solo career, especially when he signed with Leon Renee's Class record label. Now, the A-side to his first release on Class was the original version of the song Little Bitty Pretty One, which of course was covered by Thurston Harris on Aladdin Records, and he had the bigger hit, of course. But the flip side of this of his first release comes in at number 319, and it is a cover song. This song was first done in 1940 by the Ink Spots on the Decca label, but many vocal groups have covered this song. And let's give a listen to Bobby Day and the Satellites version, number 319 from July 57 on Class. It's called When the Swallows Come Back to Capistrano, number 319.
When the swallows come back to Capistrano, that's the day you promised to come back to me. When you whispered farewell in Capistrano, that's the day the swallows flew to the sea, out to the sea. All the whistle bells will ring, the chapel choir will sing. The happiness you bring will live in my memories. When the swallows come back to that's the day I pray that you come back to me. Come back to me. While the altar candles burn, my heart is burning too. If you should not return, I'll still be waiting for you. When those come back to that's the day I pray that you come back to me. Come back to me.
Wow, I haven't heard that one in a long, long time there. What a nice tune there. Nice cover of that at number 319. That's Bobby Day and the Satellites, July 1957 release. That's on Leon Renee's Class record label. Their rendition of the tune, When the Swallows Come Back to Capistrano, is done by so many groups through the years. Let's continue here on the Relic Countdown. We go to Chicago, Illinois for number 318. This is on Leonard Allen's States record label, and the only release by this group. They're called the Strollers, and it's along with Lefty Bates and the orchestra. This is another great tune from May 57. Number 318, the Strollers on States. It's called In Your Dreams.
I'll be waiting and watching so patiently. Oh, my day, when you are near, there's heaven.
That's the great sound of the Strollers there. Whoops. Strollers, number 318, May 1957. The Sound of Chicago here on the Vinyl Treasures show. That's on States Records. In Your Dreams is the name of the tune. The group, they have some pretty nice unreleased masters that made it on a state CD that I think I have. I think of George Tompkins, who I have all his CDs, and I think I have that state CD. I'm pretty sure I do, but I can't play. I'm not set up to play CDs here on the program, unfortunately. But maybe sometime in the future I will. But I'm never. I would only play unreleased material, of course, if I was doing the CDs. But anyway, let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures, and let's go to the Bronx, New York now for number 317. This is a female lead with male backing. Now the lead singer, her name is Marilyn Durant, and today she's known as Marilyn Pekarsky. I think that's her name. I think she's on Facebook too. And this came out on the Mode label, Mode Records. and it's number 317, September 1957 release. They're called the Juveniles. The Juveniles on the Mode label. It's called The Beat in My Heart, number 317.
There's a beat in my heart for you, a beat in my heart that's true, a beat in my heart for you, and that beat is you. There's a lump in my throat when I talk, a jump in my soul when I walk, a beat in my heart for you, and that beat is you. Oh no, I can't deny that guy on my mind. I can't forget
that she loves him, yeah.
there's a beat in my heart for you, a beat in my heart that's true, a beat in my heart for you, and that beat is you. No, I can't deny that guy on my mind. I can't forget
That she loves him, yeah.
there's a beat in my heart for you, a beat in my heart that's true, a beat in my heart for you, and that beat is you, and that beat is
Those are the Juveniles coming in at number 317, September 1957 release, The Beat in My Heart. That one there on the Mode record label. Marilyn Durant, she's on lead. And for you collectors out there, I featured it on the True First Press. Has that thick white ring around the label there. The second press is the all-black label on the Mode record label. Now, after Marilyn left the group, this group became the Twilighters. Frank Gingaro mentioned that in the YouTube chat room, the Twilighters on the Finesse label, and they also recorded as the Embers on the Empress label. And I did mention the second press on that. Try to get all the bases covered here for a Thursday afternoon. Let's continue here with entry number. We moved to 316, received 2 votes and 22 points. And it's the flip side of entry number 327. They were called the Larks. They were out of New Haven, Connecticut. Now, last week we heard My Dear came out on the Anko record label. Here is the flip side. Actually, this is the intended A side, and it's a cover tune that was first done back in 1952 by Edna McGriff on the A Jubilee record label. But this is a cover. It features Wes Forbes on lead. We go to August of 1957, number 316. I can't see my... I tell you, I need my eyes checked. And they didn't call me back yet. 316, the Larks on the Anko label, and their rendition of the tune Heavenly Father, number 316.
Heavenly Father, oh, above, please protect the girl I love, no matter when or where she is bound. Keep her always safe and sound. to thee, Heavenly Father.
Yeah, those are the Larks with Wes Forbes on lead, number 316 from August 1957, their rendition of the tune Heavenly Father. Of course, you may know their song Fountain of Love, first on the Elm label, also picked up by Ember Records, but that's on the Anko, A-N-C-H-O label. That was Anchor Records. They were forced to change their name to Anko because there was already an Anchor record. And, you know, companies that didn't know, they just really didn't know. But you would think, though, if they were into the music business, they would subscribe to all those publications, Cashbox, Billboard, other things that were out. But I don't know, maybe depending on how advanced your company was, maybe some didn't care and some did care. But anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Let's continue. Here, number 315 on the survey is another flip side we heard earlier as we go out to the West Coast. Now, entry number 504, which we heard on the December 21st show, was by the Gladiators. I played the side called Girl of My Heart. Now, this group previously recorded as the Feathers on Showtime, Aladdin, and Hollywood, but when lead singer Johnny Staton, he left the group, and they would sign with Johnny Otis's Dig record label, and they would change their name to the Gladiators. Now, this features Renee Beard on lead. We'll talk more about him after the record plays. This is from March 57, number 315, the Gladiators on Dig. It's called My Baby Doll. Whoops, wrong thing there.
I'll always love you, and the way you are. Oh, how you hurt me, you said goodbye. I won't forget you when you made me cry. My baby doll. Why you do me like you do? You said you love me, but you were untrue. I know that I will never ever love again. Is to risk a most wonderful kiss, to smile or to grin, starts love within. As you take my heart while the wind may blow, treasure it dear and never let it go. Please, baby, tell me why you do me like you do. You said you loved me, but you were untrue. I know that I will never ever love again. My baby time.
Sounds of California here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. There you go, number Number 315. 315 from March of 1957, My Baby Doll. That's on Johnny Otis's Dig record label, also providing the orchestra there, Johnny Otis. And the lead singer on that, Renee Beard, he was the younger brother of Matthew Stymie Beard of the Little Rascals. Now, this group would later on record as the Glens on the, I think, Latini and also Sudden labels. That I have featured that 45 on the Saturday night show. If you're new to the program here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is the second show that I do during the week. This is the day show that starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be on Saturday night at 9 p.m. It's my 1950s and early 60s show. It's all requests by the listeners, so if you have a request, you can send it to me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. It was unfortunate that yesterday the lead singer of the Willows, Tony Middleton, he passed away. I've already received requests for Willows records to play. It should be interesting because when I play more than well, maybe if I play them under different group names, then I'll be okay. But sometimes YouTube here with their copyright police, they are problematic with me. They didn't shut me down last night like they normally do, but it was close, I would say. But we will pay tribute to the late Tony Middleton on Saturday night. And last night was my all 60s show, 60s soul records, predominantly soul and northern soul, from 9 p.m. to midnight, and that's also on Oldies and More Radio. Right now, though, only on YouTube as we continue with the countdown here, and we go to Lancaster, South Carolina for entry number 312, and it's actually the B-side to this group's debut single. Now, we heard from them earlier at number 372 with a song called Coming Home to You. It's on Ernie Young's Excello record label. Now, the A-side of this 45 is the original version of the song Little Darling, but the B-side comes in at number 312, written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Maurice Williams. This one released in December 56. I guess it's close enough for government work to be included on the 57 survey. These are the Gladiolas on Excello with Sweetheart Please Don't Go. No, I'm sorry. I messed that up. I totally messed up. That was number 312. How about number 314? I don't have Joe Shacatano to police Johnny G because he has no internet, so he is texting me. He is not happy. But I forget. Let's backtrack. 2 records here. I totally messed up. Why would I go? I guess because I saw the Gladiators and I saw the Gladiolas. But let's go to Pittsburgh. I apologize, folks. Let's go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for entry number 314. With 22 points, as this group's debut single came out on the RCA subsidiary Groove Records back in 56, called Geraldine, back with Now We're Together. Now, their follow-up came out in 57 on the RCA subsidiary Vic Records, and it's a duet leads here. They are Leon Daniels and Anna Mae Jackson, and they both get writer credit on this tune. They're called the Elvinos from November 57, number 314 on Vic. It's called You Must Be True. I screwed that up, folks.
Time I call, you never listen to me, no, not at all. You that we say if we were to say goodbye?
Tell me you love me, you need me so. Tell me you love me, you never let me go. You know I love you, but you won't be
There you go, number 314 on the survey. Those are the Elinos from November 1957. Dual leads there, Leon Daniels and Anna Mae Jackson on the Vic record label. And Frank Gingaro mentions in the YouTube chat room that the title is not correct. And that is a big mistake, really. It's they are not singing "You Must Be True." They are saying you won't be true. That is, and I do have that RCA issue also. Just never compared the titles. I usually have the flip side up, as this is a great two-sided 45. Of course, Anna Mae Jackson, she would later record as Ann Keith on the Memo label. Another great two-sided 45. But there you go. That RCA would reissue that in 1964. I guess if you were in Times Square Records buying 45s and you wanted that song, you would get it on the RCA release. Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon. We are counting down the 1957 RELIC survey as compiled by RELIC Records, as votes sent in, ballots sent in, your top 20 records from the year 1957. Of course, ballots went out with all the A and B sides of the records that at the time, taken from the Kreider book, they thought were 1957 releases, and for the most part, probably 95% correct, I'd have to say, because we didn't have the internet at the time. We're talking 1997, so this is probably could be done a little better today if it was done, but going to 1997, it's probably as good as it was going to be. Let's continue here on the countdown. We go to number 313, this girl group from the Bronx, New York. They lived on a street called Claremont Parkway in the Bronx, New York, and their friend, their neighbor, was Vince Castro. They backed him up on a song called Bong Bong, but prior to that, they had a release on Bess Berman's Apollo record label, and of course, they would go on to have their own release. They would record as the Tonettes, but prior to that, they were known as the Claremonts, and this was their release number, their debut single from October 1957, coming in at number 313. It features Diana Sanchez on lead. The song is called "Angel of Romance," number 313 by the Claremonts on the survey.
Somebody new, angel of romance.
They're called the Claremonts. The Claremonts there from October 57, number 313 on the survey, Angel of Romance, that came out on Bess Berman's Apollo Records. They would later record as the Tonettes. I think Apollo also re-released that record, I think in 1958, with the coincide with the release of the Tonettes singles. But anyway, there you go, number 313 on the survey. I guess now we get to 312. I gave you all the information about this group from Lancaster, South Carolina, called the Gladiolas. Of course, later on, they would record as Maurice Williams and the Zodiacs. But this is the B-side to their debut single. And I guess you can call it the hit side. Was this the... Yeah, this was the intended B-side. But the A-side was called Little Darling, the original version, but the B-side comes in at number 312 from December 56, okay, on Excello Records, The Gladiolas, with Maurice Williams on lead. It's called Sweetheart, Please Don't Go, number 312. Actually like that side better than the A side. I do. There you go. That's Maurice Williams and the Gladiolas, their December 56 release on the Ernie Young's Excello Records. Sweetheart, Please Don't Go. That is the flip side of Little Darling, which was a big hit, of course, for the Canadian Diamonds on the Mercury record label. Let's continue here with the countdown. We go back to California here for the sound of the Penguins. Now, prior to this release, the group recorded for Dootsie Williams' Dutone label, Mercury and Wing Records. I guess they figured they would try their luck with another company. I think Atlantic Records said on a trial basis that they would take them in. I think they did 4 sides on their one session that they did for Atlantic Records, and they put out 145, and it's a cover tune that comes in at number 311. I think this song was first done by Mitchell Torek. Mitchell Torek did it first. I think his wife wrote it. I forget her name, but I was quickly reading about it this morning. But other groups also recorded this song. I think Ken Copeland and the Mints did it on Lynn Records, or he might have it on Imperial, and there were a couple others that recorded this. But it features Cleve Duncan on lead from March 1957, coming in at number 311, but it's on Atlantic. Their rendition of the tune, the Penguins with their rendition of the tune, Pledge of Love.
my heart, for I can't live without your love. All of my life I have dreamed of a love the way I wanted it to be. But now that I found you, my heart's so afraid that somehow you won't care for me. I love you so, I can't let you go. I must make you see, you mean more to me than each beat of my heart, for I can't live without your love. Offered my love and a dream to fulfill, pledging your love in return. Just say that you love me and always will. This flame forever will burn. I love you so, I can't let you go. I must make you see, you mean more to me than each beat of my heart, for I can't live without your love.
That's entry number 311 on the survey. Those are the Penguins, Cleve Duncan and the Penguins doing the Mitchell Torek tune, Pledge of Love. That one there from March 1957. And how many points did that one get? I'm just curious. Let me see here. It's under my mouse. 300. Pledge of Love got... for Clippers, number 311, that received 2 votes for 23 points. That was somebody's fifth fifth on the list. Okay, there you go. So those are the Penguins, number 311. Let's go to number 310. 310 is not an easy record to find, a pretty rare 45. A group from the Bellevue Square section of Hartford, Connecticut. And this song was recorded July 31st of 1956, but it did not get released until April of 1957. The song written by the tenor, a second tenor of the group. His name is Teddy Mathis, but it features Bobby Tinsley on lead. And this is a rare 45. I remember when Spence came to the house, he goes, "Johnny, do you need the Love Tones on the Plus label?" I said, "Yes, I do." So coming in at number 310 on the survey, the Love Tones from April 57 on Plus Records. It's called Talk to an Angel, number 310.
I love her so. But does she love you? An angel, high above. She lives in the highest heaven, heavens above. And I still remember how I love her so.
45s here on the 1957 Relic Survey. Those are the Love Tones. The Love Tones from April 57 coming in at number 310. It's on the Plus label, Plus Records. What do I have on here? Somebody by the name of Audrey, I think, doing some kind of Elvis thing on this label. I don't know of anything else on the label. Maybe there is, but there's this record. It's not that easy to find. The Love Tones. Talk to an Angel, number 310. You're talking to Johnny G here on a Thursday afternoon as we continue with the countdown here. And this next group recorded for, well, before they recorded for George Gold, well, I should say the brother of this, the older brother of this next singer recorded for George Goldner's G record label. His name was Frankie Lyman, and with his teenagers. And because of Frankie's success, I'm sure his younger brother, Louis, decided to record also. That was the whole thing. Now, Louis Lyman auditioned for Bobby Robinson, and he was impressed. And there were three releases that came out on the Fury label. Now, they had two others that made the survey, but they were on George Goldner's End label, number 454. We heard Too Young on End Records, and number 481, we heard Your Last Chance. I think that might have been the flip of that record. But those two were recorded by Bobby Robinson and sold to Goldner. But number 309 is on the Fury record label, and it's from July of 1957. Of course, they kicked off the label, Fury number 1000, with I'm So Happy, but this is their third release on the Fury label, number 308. Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords on Fury. It's called Falling in Love, from July 1957. B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That is the B-side of the third release on Fury by Louis Lyman. Louis Lyman and the Teen Chords, July 1957. Falling in Love is the name of the tune. And I guess that's all I can say on this one. But let's continue. Let's move to number 308 on the survey. This is on Stephen Hodges' Atomic record label. Nothing on Atomic is really easy to find. Maybe the later release, I think, by the Starfires, that might have been the easiest one to get. But there are a couple on here that are not easy to find, and this by far is not. But it comes in at number 308 on the survey. The singer here is Dennis Brown. Dennis Brown, he's being backed up by a group called the Atomics, although they are not mentioned on the A side on here. As well, they are mentioned on this side that I'm featuring. They're not mentioned on the flip. And the singer here, Dennis Brown, was discovered by boxer Sugar Ray Robinson, who introduced him to the label owner here, and then they recorded this. This is from February of 57, coming in at number 308. There were, I think, this is on 2 ballots. This is a great song, too, actually a great two-sided 45, and it is rare. My copy is, I think it's George Tompkins' second copy of this, but this record originally belonged to George Tompkins. Surik ended up with it. He picked up a cleaner copy and he sold me that copy a long, long time ago. Let's give a listen to Dennis Brown and the Atomics from February 57 on the Atomic label. It's called Show Me the Rose at number 308. Coming in at number 308, that's Dennis Brown and the Atomics, a very hard record to find on original. I guess they booted that. I'm not sure. I think there's probably a boot out there. February 57, Show Me the Rose. That's on the Atomic record label. I'm sure the flip side will make the survey also. Really, so stay tuned for that. Let's go out to the West Coast now for entry number 307. This is on Dick Huggy Boy Hugs' Caddy record label. This group had 3 releases. Their second release made it on the survey at number 544. They were called the Dots. The side I featured on the December 7th show was called Johnny. This was their next release. Features a female lead, Jeanette Baker, on lead, and her backing her up on this are 3 male singers, Johnny Flamingo, I think who she eventually married, and Peter Smith and Ray Brewster. Together, they were all known as the Dots, coming in at number 307 from September 1957 on Caddy Records. These are the Dots with Good Luck to You, parentheses, Best Wishes to, number 307. Those are the Dots. The Dots from at number 307, Jeanette Baker on lead, September 1957 release, Good Luck to You, parentheses, Best Wishes to. That's on Dick Huggy Boy Hugs Caddy Records there. I think I have a duplicate of that in my collection, if anybody needs that 45. Let's continue. We got to say hi to Joe Shacatano. Made it in to the chat room. He did not have his internet service. He says it keeps dropping, but all right, Joe. So you just missed a whole bunch of ballads here. You would have been in ballad paradise. As we continue here with the ballads here, I think this is a ballad. As we head to Detroit, Michigan for number 306. This received 2 votes and 24 points. This it's on George Braxton's Fox record label. Now, the label's biggest hit was a song called Wicked Ruby. A Wicked Ruby put out by Danny Zella and the Zell Rocks. That was the biggest hit, but there's some really expensive group records on the label. This is one of them. Well, the other ones were the Romeos, the Laredos, and this group. They're called the Four Clippers. This is from September 1957, again with 24 points and 2 votes. It features Herschel Hunter. He's the lead singer. Number 306, the Four Clippers on Fox. The song is one word that we do not want, at least, although we need it sometimes, but I don't want it, at least not now. The song is called Rain.
Oh, the rain only I want to say, do, Lord above, let it dry. Shine on the rain. Everybody do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. That the sun won't shine. Do-wop, do-wop. Only I do-wop want to say, do-wop, do-wop, do. Lord above, let it dry.
It's not an easy record to find by any means. Out of Detroit, the Four Clippers there. Herschel Hunter on lead number 306 on the survey from September 57, song entitled Rain on the mentioned Fox Records. And I won that in a John Tefteller auction. Actually, I officially lost it. I bumped it up a little bit, and this guy went over my bid. He called me back and he said, it was actually a couple weeks later, and John said to me that the guy rejected the record. I don't know, maybe he didn't like there's some marks on the label. It plays great, and nothing wrong with that. Nice, I think it's a Columbia Capitol Press. So he says, if you want it for your bid, you can have it. And I took it. So he mailed it to me, and I paid him the money. But that's not an easy record to find. I can't tell you that I don't see that record around anywhere. But there you go. Those are the Clippers with Rain. Not rain here. It's sunny and 53 here in Westchester County. Can't ask for a better day. And I think it's supposed to be a nice tomorrow, too, when I go looking at more 45s tomorrow. But let's continue here with the countdown. And I really have an issue with the, not that I would not want to vote for a Christmas song, okay? But I don't think it would be my top record of 1957. And there were a couple of Christmas records here. Maybe somebody was voting on their top Christmas records, possibly. But I don't think I would have voted for this. And two people voted for this. It had like 24 points, which is kind of unusual. And it's a flip side. We heard the flip side of this record at number 350. Okay, Bottle Up and Go by the Enchanters on Choral. That played that on the February 1st show. But I don't know with this one. It's just questionable. This group from Detroit, Michigan. This is their third and final release on the Choral label. And again, it's maybe because it's a Mambo song. I have no clue. But Alton Hollowell is on lead. This is from November 57, number 305. The Enchanters on Choral, as we'll get Tony Crosby to be dancing over in the UK. It's called Mambo Santa Mambo at number 305.
Christmas down in Mexico, a lot of places that you wanted to go. Here's somewhere you don't know. Santa's gonna do the mambo. Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. But there you are, mambo, Santa, mambo. Tell your mama, mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo, if you can. Shooty, Santa with his 8 reindeers. They come every time all about this year. Here's something that you don't know. Santa's gonna do the mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mamma, mambo if you can. Shooby-dooby-doo, 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 shooby-dooby. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Shooby-dooby-doo, 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 shooby-dooby. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Well, here comes Santa with his 8 reindeers. They come every time all about this year. But here is something that you don't know. Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Tell your mama, mambo, Santa, mambo. Mama, mumble if you can. Mama, mumble if you can. Mama, mumble if you can.
I'm telling you, I got a problem with that record being voted in the top 20. Now, I would like to see who this ballad was, but whoever voted for this song was their number 5th record, their 5th favorite record of 1957. I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, listen, I said I was going to play every record. There you go. Those are the Enchanters. The Enchanters there from November 1957. The flip side, Bottle Up and Go, and made the survey. And there is the Christmas side. Bill Obe, I don't know. How would you rate that Christmas record? I'm just saying. The Enchanters with Mambo Santa Mambo on the Coral record label. Now, I could see picking this one as possible one of your top 20, and I never get tired of hearing of this from this next group out of New York City. They had 4 releases on Bess Berman's Apollo record label, and the A-sides of their 45s were mainly although they were kind of sometimes corny novelty tunes, like the Juicy Crocodile and the Bebop Mouse and What's the Matter with You. I don't like those, but their ballad sides were killers. And also Rang Tang Ding Dong. I do like that record, and the B-side is excellent. But this is actually an up-tempo song. This is the B-side to their 3rd release. I think it's the Bebop Mouse, I think, is the flip of this, which is okay, but this is better. 2 up-tempos on this side, and this received 3 votes for 24 points from September of 1957. Alton Campbell on lead, and I do like this record a lot. Number 304, the Cellos on Apollo, with their tune called Girlie That I Love, number 304.
Girlie that I love, she's something special, like alright. The one I like, girlie that I love, yes, she's the girlie that I love. Well, she's sweet as she can be, and she's lonely, I really love her so. That's
the girl that I love.
There you go, the sound of the Cellos there. The Cellos from September of 1957. That's their third release, third of four on Bess Berman's Apollo record label, Girlie That I Love. Alton Campbell, the lead singer on there. Now, three people voted that tune. It received 24 points. Now, with this next 45, it's interesting. Six people had this on their ballot, and of course toward the lower end because it totaled, I think, 24 points. But still, we go to Cincinnati, Ohio for the debut single for this group of brothers, and it's based on a Mother Goose nursery rhyme. That is the basis for the lyrics on this tune. It's the group's debut single. Came out on Ben Smith and Bill Bass Gordon's teenage record label out of New York City. We go to February of 1957. Number 303 are the Isley Brothers. This is side one. I'm sure side two will make it later on the survey, a great ballad, but this is the A side. It features Ronald Isley on lead. It's called The Cow Jumped Over the Moon at number 303, the Isley Brothers.
Well, if you rock and roll, I bless your soul. So run away with me.
Yeah, run away with me. Run away with me.
But if you rock and roll, bless your soul, run away with me.
On the streetcar line, streetcar broke, and the monkey got choked, and they all went to woo, but the Billy goes ooh, ooh, ah, ooh.
But if you rock and roll, bless your soul.
You better watch out, you better watch out. This is what we saw last night. You better watch out. This is what we saw last night. The cow jumped for the moon. You better watch out.
That is a debut single for the Isley Brothers there. Ronald Isley on lead, coming in at number 303 from February 57. The Cow Jumped Over the Moon is the name of the tune. That was on 6 ballads. That's the first time that we had 6 people on one song there. Very interesting as we continue here. Now with this next song at number 302, one person voted for this. This was their number one song. Okay, and so it received 25 points, their number one song. So somebody put this on their ballot as we head to Detroit, Michigan for this group. Now, this group would later on in the mid-1960s evolve into the Elgins. The Elgins, they would add Sandra Edwards a.k.a. Saundra Mallet, and they would record on the VIP record label. But prior to that, they first recorded as the Five Emeralds on SRC, but then they would change their name to the Downbeats. And here they are as Sonny Woods and the Downbeats. Now, Sonny is not on this record, but he was the tie-in to getting them signed to Don Robey's Peacock record label. But Sonny Woods wrote the song. Norman McLean, he is the lead singer on this. It's not Sonny Woods. But this is from July of 1957, and it was a number one selection by someone. It received 25 points. Number 302 on Peacock Records, Sonny Woods and the Downbeats. It's called Let's Go Steady.
Come on, let's go steady. Come on, you know I'm ready. Come on, baby, do. Come on, take my hand. Say I'm your lover man. Come on, baby, do. I told you that I love you 1,000 times more. Don't keep me here and torture. Let me know, let me go, go, go. When we go out walking, you stop all the boys talking. Come on, baby, do. Come on, let's go steady. Come on, you know I'm ready. Come on, baby, do. Come on, take my hand. Hey, I'm your lover man. Come on, baby, do. Come on, come on.
There you go. That's oh, I lost my place. That's Sonny Woods and the Downbeats, although Sonny Woods is not on lead. Norman McLean, he's the lead singer on there. July 1957, number 302, song entitled Let's Go Steady. That's on Don Robey's Peacock Records out of Houston, Texas, although the group is out of Detroit, Michigan. And Sonny Woods, I should say Norman McLean, he was also the lead on the other Peacock releases and also on the Tamla release when they were known as the Downbeats on Tamla Records. Let's continue here. Number 301, we go to Baltimore, Maryland, although at one time, I guess we would consider that the Orioles, they would be the premier group, the premier vocal group of all time, because a lot of groups first started to emulate the Orioles, and the music just developed as the years went on. But let me just see. Yeah, it's called Sonny Till's Orioles. But so what happened was, I think in the later 1950s, though, a lot of the group members have changed. And after they left Jubilee Records, they signed with Vivian Carter's VJ Records. And there were three releases on the label, and their sound was just changed for some reason. It just wasn't the same that you were always thought that, it wasn't the same sounding Orioles as a lot of those Jubilee cuts. And again, Sonny Till is not on lead, and they changed their name to Sonny Till's Orioles. And this one is their third release on the VJ record label, number 301, from April 57. And even though it says Sonny Till's Orioles, Paul Griffin, he is the lead singer on this. And this also came out on the Abner label. I have it, but this is the first label, VJ Records. The song is called Sugar Girl at number 301.
Hi, sugar. Ooh, you look good. Do you have a minute? I'd like to tell you something. How, sugar girl, who do you love? Sugar girl, I dream of the love we could share. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. How, sugar girl, give me a smile. Sugar girl, the whole while you smile I rejoice. For your lips are my charm. For your lips are my charm. When you speak, I get weak, so I fall. Yes, I fall. Tell me why. Oh, why don't they all? Why don't they all? How, sugar girl, I love you so. Sugar girl, if you go, I know I'll stay blue. It depends on you, just on you, sugar girl. Sugar girl, sugar girl, how, sugar girl, it's real crazy knowing you, darling. Ooh. Hi, sugar. Ooh, you look good. Do you have a minute? I'd like to tell you something. How, sugar girl, who do you love? Sugar girl, I dream of the love we could share. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. You don't know how I care. How, sugar girl, give me a smile. Sugar girl, the whole while you smile I rejoice. For your lips are my charm. for your lips are my charm. When you speak, I get weak, so I fall. Yes, I fall. Tell me why. Oh, why don't they all?
Why don't they all?
How? Sugar girl, I love you so. Sugar girl, if you go, I know I'll stay blue. It depends on you, just on you, sugar girl.
Sugar girl.
There you go. We played We played Sugar Girl first on the original Vivian Carter's VJ record label. Then we played it on the Abner subsidiary, Frank Chingaro. They were mixed differently and shorter. For some reason, I like the Abner version better. I don't know what it was, but again, maybe it was the mix that made it sound better. But that's number 301 from April 1957. That's a Paul Griffin on lead. Sonny Till's Orioles, Sugar Girl. You heard it on both labels there. And Frank Chingaro, he wrote an article about the Orioles in the upcoming. I think is it in the upcoming one? Was it something recent, or is it an old? Submitted an article about them. Okay, so he did do that. So you want to tune into Frank Chingaro and Gordon Skagberg on Sundays, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. On WRHU 88.7 FM. With the Rhythm and Blues Serenade. And they are your hosts. If you can't get the station live out of Hofstra University on the radio, 88.7, you can tune into the stream on www.wrhu.org. So you can check that out on Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in the afternoon, 3 to 5. On WRHU. Let's continue here on Vinyl Treasures as my phone is ringing, but my sister's going to have to pick that up, and she did. But we continue with the countdown here, and we head out to Los Angeles, California with number 300. This is on Eddie and Leo Mesner's Aladdin record label. This group had 3 releases on the label. I think did the flip side of this come in at... Hold on, my PC is, I gotta play around here. Velvet, let me see. Yes. I think we heard the flip side of this at number 396, called Melody of Love on Aladdin Records, and I think this was the A-side here to make it in to number 300 from August 57, their third release on their second of 3, I should say. A tune written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Eddie Lewis. These are the Velvetones. The Velvetones on Aladdin from August 57. It's called I Found My Love, number 300.
I found my love.
I found my love.
And she's coming home. I found my love, and I'm not alone. She waits for me by the palm tree.
I wait for you, dear, day by day. I wait for your sweet lips to say, you're mine, When nighttime comes, I fall asleep and dream that you'll be mine to keep. Be mine.
I love you much, much more than you know. I love the ground you walk, the air you breathe. I even love the way you speak my name. Yes, I'd sit for hours trying to think of the right way to say, I love you. I love you because you and you alone would take the time with me. When you come home, 1,000 times I've pictured to myself the tenderness of my glad welcome. I shall tremble as I touch you, as when first we met. Yes, I'll touch your girlish hand, not daring to raise my eyes. Afraid the ache in my throat. Yes, the room will sway. I can imagine the silence, the perfume of your hair. It's so lonely.
I hope you're happy. I really do.
That was on 3 ballots, receiving 25 points there at number 300. Those are the Velvetones. The Velvetones from August 57. I Found My Love is the name of the tune. As we continue here on the 1957 RELIC survey here, and this next one here also receiving on 3 ballots and 25 points. Number 299, this group from Brooklyn, New York, recorded for Paul Winley's Cyclone record label. And this was the intended A side. I don't think we heard, got to check to see if the flip, I know the flip had to be played here on the show, but maybe we haven't heard it yet. But I prefer the ballad side of this, but many people here, at least in New York, know this side in the fall of 1957. They're called the Quins. The Quins, number 299 on Cyclone Records. The song is called Hong Kong. This features Donald Lawrence on lead.
Well, I got a girl in Hong Kong. Yes, I'm loving her so strong. That's just where I belong with that girl of mine. Well, I'm going back to Hong Kong, free as a bird and a happy song. I've been away, boy, too long from that girl of mine. And Hong Kong, jelly roll, Hong Kong, secondly, shoelace, macaroni. Believe me, her good loving satisfies my time. Hong Kong, jelly roll, Hong Kong, secondly, shoelace, macaroni. Believe me, her good loving satisfies my time. Well, if you love me, baby, then that's fine. Well, if you love me, baby, then that's fine. Well, if you love me, baby, then that's fine. I need your loving to have a nice time. Hey, ooh, hey, hey, ooh. Let's giddy up, mousey, and don't freeze. Well, giddy up, mousey, a piece of cheese. Giddy up, mousey, let's squeeze till you're my only one. Oh, yesterday I got to Hong Kong, and the bells are ringing, ding dong. I'm getting married, Hong Kong, to that girl of mine. Doobie wop, doo wop, wop a doobie wop, 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 doobie wop, doo wop, wop a doobie wop. Hãy York, a street boy, and you put your joint boys, J.R. It's the way we get on, that makes Hong Kong, ooh.
Those are the Quins coming in at number 299. That's the A-side of their release on the Cyclone record label. Song entitled Hong Kong, and no, we didn't, so Frank says we coming in at number 81, we'll hear the flip side of that. So we got a long way to go before we flip that 45 over. And if anyone's new to the Vinyl Treasure Show, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell your friends about it. Nobody does what Johnny G does here with the live stream. And we do it every Thursday. We've been counting down, I think, from sometime last year. Joe Shakatana, when was it? December 5th, maybe? Started doing this. But anyway, so we will continue with this countdown here till about 3:30. Then Johnny G's got to be going someplace, so I have to go. So we will continue till 3:30 here, and let's move to number 298 as this group returns to the survey. This great group out of New Haven, Connecticut. We heard 3 other songs by them. Number 532, a song called Wish I Had My Baby, and then number 461, a song called Love with No Love in Return, and number 370, which is the flip side of this 45, called Oh Happy Day. And they were all on Al Silver's Ember record label, talking about the Five Satins here. And this is from March of 1957. It received 3 votes with 25 points. The Five Satins on the Ember label. It's called Our Love Is Forever from March 1957.
Look around you, you will find a love that's true. Whoa, whoa, it's forever. It goes on like the endless sea.
From March 1957, that's the Five Satins. Fred Parris on lead. He also wrote the tune, number 298 on the survey. Our Love Is Forever. That's on Ember Records. That's Al Silver's Ember Records. The flip side, we heard also Oh Happy Day earlier in the survey. Let's move to number 297. This is another flip side from earlier in the survey at number 400. we heard a song called Someone, as done by a group called The Echoes. The Echoes on Art Roop's specialty record label. They had an earlier release on the Combo record label, but they signed with Art Roop's specialty label, and they were actually, they weren't an all-girl group. There were 3 guys and 2 girls, and one was Darlene Wright, a.k.a. Darlene Love, and lead singer on this, her name is Mazette Freeman. And this is a cover song. I should say this was done first back in 1938 by Judy Garland, and it's from March of 1957. Let's give a listen to The Echoes. The Echoes, number 297 on specialty, and their rendition of the tune Over the Rainbow. The Echoes.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Lemon drop away up on the chimney top. That's where you find me. Well, somewhere over the rainbow, blue red light. Oh, let's fly over the rainbow. Can't hide. Someday I'll wish upon a star, and I'll wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Oh, and felt like lemon drops away up on the chimney top. That's where
group called The Echoes. The Echoes receiving 3 votes, totaling 25 points from March 1957. Their rendition of the tune Over the Rainbow. Mazette Freeman, she's the lead singer. That's on Art Roop's specialty records out of California. Let's go to Queens, New York for entry number 296. This received 2 votes, totaling 26 points, as this group would perform when they would do this song live on stage. They would dress in Bermuda shorts, and it's their debut single. Came out on Bess Berman's Apollo record label. It features Reggie Walker on lead. He's the bass of the group. It's arranged by Sammy Lowe. We go to July of 1957, entry number 296. They're called the Delroys. The Delroys on Apollo. I used to hear this on oldie radio in the early 1970s. It's called Bermuda Shorts.
Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts.
Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shorts. Say, baby, hey, take them shorts.
of the day when Bermuda's was to play. I felt a funny feeling and I looked to see all the girls were admiring me. I said, baby, hey, dig them shots. Boom, boom, boom. I said, baby, hey, dig them shots. What is the girls? They begin to smile. Short eyes wearing were kind of wild. And then someone yelled, what can it be? And all the chicks start whistling at me. I said, baby, hey, dig them shots. The boys, they were hot as could be. I told them to get some shots like me. They all went down to their near store, and they all have Bermudas when they came out the door. I said, baby, hey, dig them shots. Boom, boom, boom. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shots. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shots. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shots. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shots. I said, baby, hey, dig them shots. Boom, boom, boom. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shot. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shot. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shot. Bermuda, Bermuda, Bermuda shot. Say, baby, hey, dig them. Bermuda, 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 Bermuda shot.
There you go, coming in at number 296 from July 1957. Those are the Delroys. The Delroys on Bess Berman's Apollo record label. Bermuda Shorts is the name of the tune. It's hot enough here to wear Bermuda shorts. It's 53 degrees out. It was funny. I went to the I do shopping for my parents. It was cold, and these people walking around with shorts and flip-flops in the grocery store. I'm like, what is going on here, really? I don't know. Maybe they had nothing else to wear. What could I say? I just can't see wearing shorts in the wintertime. But there you go. This group also had other releases on the Sparkle label and also on the Carol label. Let's move to number 295 now with a group called The Vibes, not to be confused with the California group that recorded for Allied Records called The Vibes, who were really the Jayhawks, by the way. But this group is out of New York. The song written by Harold Draper, and music publisher here is Sylvia Music. Sylvia Music was owned by Big Al Sears. But this is from March of 57, number 295 on the survey. And let me check something here. It had 3 votes totaling 26 points here. And The Vibes from March 57 on ABC Paramount Records. The song is called Darling.
Well, darling, oh yes, you know that I love you so, and that I'll never let you go. Tell me that you love me too. I'm down on bending knees. Well, darling, yes, well, I will love you till I die. Oh, yes, you know, I love you so well, darling. Well, I
It's a great tune there. George Tompkins turned me on to that song there. Those are the vibes. Coming in at number 295 on the survey from March 1957. Darling is the name of the tune that came out on the ABC Paramount record label. We continue here with the countdown. So go to Brooklyn, New York for this group. This is the B-side to their hit. I'm sure you all know a song called Silhouettes, and this song written by label owners Frank Slay and Bob Crew. And for you collectors out there, was this the intended? I don't. The true first press of this is on the gray XYZ record label, XYZ Records, and I showed you also that powder blue pink styrene press, which I think was, maybe they were pressed by Cameo Records because they were pressing both. That record also nationally distributed by Cameo Records. But anyway, this is from August 1957. It's the B-side to Silhouettes. It features Hal Miller on lead. Number 294, the Rays on XYZ with their tune called Daddy Cool, number 294 from August 57.
I saw a crazy chick running down the street. I said, ooh, pretty baby, why the great big beat? She said, oh, wow, what a square. Don't you dig the scene? Daddy Cool's playing his piano machine. Daddy who?
Daddy Cool.
Daddy who?
Daddy Cool.
Daddy cool, daddy cool.
Daddy Cool.
Daddy cool, daddy cool.
Daddy Cool.
Daddy cool, daddy cool. Oh, daddy cool, daddy cool. She led me by the hand down to the railroad track. There in a tin roof honky tonk, cool daddy shook the shack. The joint was dim and dark, except for one spotlight shining on two frantic hands that rock like dynamite. They had it cool, daddy cool. They had it cool, daddy cool. They had it cool, daddy cool. Oh, daddy cool, daddy cool.
Rock cool daddy, donkey donkey daddy. 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 Rock, 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 rock.
The reason why I so gone, I said come on chick dance. And as I held her in my arms, I knew I found romance. Then when they closed the club, I walked my baby home. But now I'll see her every night, 'cause she says I'm her own. Daddy cool, daddy cool. Daddy cool, daddy cool. Daddy cool, daddy cool. Oh, daddy cool, daddy cool.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by the Rays, Hal Miller and the Rays. The disc jockeys also played that side too on the radio. August 57, coming in at number 294. Daddy Cool featured it on the XYZ record label. How it went was the vinyl press gray label, then it was on the powder blue styrene, and then it came out on the Cameo record label. It came out on orange and yellow too. So there you go if you collect all the versions of that 45. Johnny G here on a Thursday. If you're new to the program, just finding out about the YouTube stream, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am a collector of rhythm and blues vocal group records, and I spin them on Saturday nights, but we're doing a special on this Thursday afternoon show, so we get some other countries to come in live to tune into the program. So thank you all for being here. You can email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact information for any requests and any type of correspondence here if you want to talk to your host, Johnny G. And let's continue here with the countdown, the 1957 Relic countdown, as we go to Roxbury, Massachusetts for this next group. They had 6 releases on Sidney Siegel's Dawn Records out of New York City, and their 6th release comes in at number 293 with 2 points and 2 mentions and 27 points. So this was up there with the 2 people that voted for this song. It's from May. Well, actually, this record, Charlene's got May 58, so this record shouldn't have been on the survey, so I don't know what happened. But the group is called the Sophomores. The Sophomores, their 6th release, on Dawn Records. It's called Each Time I Hold You. This features Eddie Brooks on lead, number 293.
Each time I hold you, I want to hold you again. Each time I kiss I want to kiss you again. Each time I tell you I'll always love you, darling, believe me. Each time it's true.
Yes, honey, each time that I hold you, I wanna hold you again, all over again. And each time that I kiss you, I wanna kiss you again, all over again.
Each time I tell you I'll always love you, darling, believe me. Each time it's true.
Yeah, there you go. This one never should have made the survey. They recorded this in 1957, but they left Dawn Records, so they put it out. So I don't know what happened there. Either the Kreider book is wrong or whoever put the list together screwed it up. But those are the Sophomores. The Sophomores released in May of 1958, recorded in 1957, and Eddie Brooks on lead. Each Time I Hold You is the name of the song. They recorded one more for the Chord label out of New York City, a song called Charades, which was then sold to Epic Records. That was their very last release. Let's continue here with the countdown as we go to Newark, New Jersey for this next group. Now, the founder and lead singer of the group, his name is George Kerr. And, of course, he would become a legendary producer, songwriter, and arranger for over 6 decades. And he was promoting stuff on Facebook. I haven't seen him lately, but he was the founder of this group. They were called the Serenaders. The Serenaders, and this is their first record, which first came out on the Chock Full of Hits label, and that came out in December of 1957, and this would be picked up by MGM Records in 1958, and he co-wrote the tune. I like this record, like both sides of this 45. It's from December 57. The Serenaders, George Kerr on lead on the Chock full of Hits label. It's called I Wrote a Letter. As George Kerr and the Serenaders there, that's their debut single, featured it on the Chock full of Hits label. Wrote a Letter from December 1957. The flip side of this came in, Never Let Me Go came in at number 467 on the survey, and of course this would get picked up by MGM Records. But that is the original. Let's continue here. We're going to sign off promptly at 3:30 today, and I think the flip side. This is did the other side of this chart? Did I play the other side of this? Yes, I did. On the December 7th show, the flip side of this was number 540 on the survey, a song called I Love You So, but this is the A-side that comes in at number 291, and this is on Danny Robinson's Holiday Records. This is one of the harder records to find. I think the two hardest records to find on the Holiday label are the Bop Chords, Baby, and this one I think may be harder than that, I'd have to say. But the lead singer on this, his name is Jimmy Jones. Of course, he would have a very successful solo career, but he was the lead singer of a few groups. He was also in the Sparks of Rhythm originally on Apollo. The lead singer of the Savoys on Savoy, the Jones Boys on Arrow. That's a great record. And finally, the Pretenders. And they are backing him up on this holiday release, coming in at number 291, February 58. This is another screw-up that should not have been on the survey, though, but we'll give it a spin. But I like this record here. Jimmy Jones and the Pretenders coming in at number 291 on the Holiday record label. The song is called Tonight.
Tonight
Coming in at number 291, that's Jimmy Jones and the Pretenders. It's on Danny Robinson's Holiday Records, song entitled Tonight, that was released in February of 58. So this should not have been on the survey, but still a great record to feature. A few collectors out there, not easy to find. You can find the Black Label bootleg, is easy to detect as being a bootleg, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but hard to get on the original press. Let's continue here. Maybe a couple more records to go before we sign off here on the afternoon show. And let's go to number 290. This is a record I like too. This group formed at McGuire Air Force Base in Trenton, New Jersey. They had this lone release, which is actually a cover tune. This was first done by the Q's back in 1956 for Capitol Records, a song written by Luther Dixon. Now, this is with Howard Biggs and the orchestra, and they're called the Glow Tones. Now, according to Louis Silvani, the first press of this is on Atlantic, but I've only seen it on the promo label. So maybe, they put it out on Atlantic as a promo, and then when they released it, they put it on the subsidiary East West Records. I don't know. But I also have a promo on East West, so maybe that shoots that thing down the tube. But either way, from September 1957, these are the Glow Tones, number 290 on East West. It's called The Girl I Love.
And I'm glad, oh so glad, she is my girl. No one can ever love her like I do. No one can ever kiss me and thrill me through and through. Yes, it's true. The girl I love, she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Waiting on the corner, waiting on the corner for me. The girl I love, girl I love, she's the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Waiting on the corner, waiting on the corner for me. Girl I love, girl I love, girl I love, oh.
As number 290 on the survey there, the song by the Glow Tones from September 1957 that's on the East West record label. It's called The Girl I Love. I didn't know. Thank you, Frank, for that information. Alfred Gatewood on lead. I know he was stationed at McGuire Air Force Base because he originally was out on the West Coast and came here to the East Coast, and then he got involved here in music here on the East Coast, but that makes sense. And Charlene, you'll have to take note on that, and maybe because we haven't played that record in such a long time. The Girl I Love, number 290 on the survey. Well, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these Cool 1957 records. And we'll be back next Thursday to continue with the program here. As, again, if you want to get in touch with me, you can send me requests at vinyltreasures@aol.com. I'll be doing a tribute to the late Tony Middleton this coming Saturday, so I may preempt. Well, maybe we'll see how many I get. I really I don't want to get the copyright police chasing me, but they may do that, you know. And usually when somebody passes away, or when we have a singer that passes away, all of a sudden their music comes to the forefront. So they're keen with that, with their algorithms. I don't know, this artificial intelligence they use on their algorithms, it messes up. But thank you all for being here this afternoon. Hopefully you enjoyed the music you heard today, and there is more to come. And again, why don't you join me on one of my other shows? If you like soul music, you need to tune into that Wednesday night show at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you like 50s and early 60s, I count down the music chronologically, so you hear it from the early 50s. We end in the early 50s. We end in the early 60s. So I kind of place and match the requests there with mid tempos and fast music. I don't want to play all ballads, even though Joe Shacatano would want me to do that. But anyway, so check out the shows. I appreciate all the communication, all the emails with your host, Johnny G. It's a thrill to do this show all the time. My mother is my biggest fan, I have to say, and she has been tuned into the shows all along, and she marks down all of you guys and gals in the chat room, and she talks to me after the show. Oh, Johnny, you got all these new people that came in. So we talk about it after the show. So thank you all for being here today. And we are going to close the show tonight with number 289. This is actually one of my favorite songs by this group from the Winston-Salem, North Carolina. They have so many releases between the years 1951 and 1963, recorded for a number of labels: Apollo, King, VJ, Home of the Blues, ABC Paramount, Todd Records, and others. And they had quite a number of R&B hits too on those labels. And this was a number 9 R&B hit for them, written by group member Loman Pauling, and this features Johnny Tanner's younger brother Eugene Tanner on lead. Our closer tonight, or this afternoon, is number 289, the Five Royales, from March of 57 on Sid Nathan's King record label. It's called Tears of Joy, and that's what Johnny G has for all you listeners tuning into the broadcast today. So thank you all again for being here. I'm out of here. I gotta take a ride. I gotta go visit somebody after the show here, but I'll be back on Saturday night for more cool 50s and early 60s vocal group harmony out of my collection. So everybody be well. I'll see you next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Just want to say, everybody, so long, the Five Royales.
Iwa, 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 iwa.